Good morning. My name's Davida Shinsky, and the title of this program is Live Without Limits, Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. Our purpose is to talk to you about mental health, psychology, relationships, and personal growth, anything that will help you reach your goals without having any obstacles in your way. And today's presentation is titled 12 Ways That You Can Develop a Healthy Mindset. Health is not simply a state of physical well being, it is also involved in emotional, psychological, mental, and spiritual well being of an individual. And being unhealthy in any of these aspects leads to a reduction in the quality of life of the individual. On the other hand, mindset refers to how an individual perceives their life, their their beliefs and assumptions. Mindset runs deep into the human psyche and cuts across the emotional, psychological, mental, and even spiritual aspects of that individual. And often your mindset can be determined in childhood because the things that people tell you about yourself can affect you. And what happens because you've heard it so often, you will internalize it and hear it in your head over and over again to the point that it is interfering with you and how you see yourself and the kind of mindset that you have. And that being said, a healthy mindset refers to a way of thinking that leads to growth and improvement of the life of the individual and those around them. Basically, a person with a healthy mindset exhibits attributes such as calmness, clarity, empathy, focus, determination, courage, and hope. It makes sense, right? But how do you start to do this? How to cultivate a healthy mindset? The bad news is that the human mind is not designed to be positive, but rather to survive. That's why we focus more on the bad news and end up dreading things that may never happen. It's the reason that we may find it hard to trust a stranger or stick to harmful habits for the simple reason that it feels good. We are wired to sense pain and pleasure so that we are drawn to pleasure and away from pain. And while this mindset was helpful when we were hunter gatherers, it is no longer effective nor helpful because we are no longer in daily danger from nature or animals. Sometimes what is more beneficial might be painful, and what is toxic might be pleasurable. That is to say, if we stick only to our emotions, we can get in trouble. That is why, to cultivate a healthy mindset, we must look beyond our emotions and be more intentional about how we think and not just reacting to everything. This transition beyond the world of emotions moves us away from survival mode. If a life of purpose, growth, and happiness, that is a positive mindset, can bring us happiness and fulfillment in life. considering all our actions spring from our thoughts. It is critical that our mindsets are healthy as its effects permeate our physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, and even financial health. There are 12 ways that you can develop a healthy mindset. Know yourself. There can be no growth if you don't know who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, your likes, your dislikes, your hobbies, your talents. And that's where using assessment profiles can help you because they can show you where your strengths lie, where your weaknesses lie, and where your talents are. The first step in developing a healthy mindset is to know what that mind of yours is equipped for. The phrase requires introspection and might be the most elusive of all steps. Accept yourself. After knowing yourself, you must accept yourself. You must be willing to accept your weaknesses and limitations. For example, you should be willing to accept that you may not be the richest, prettiest, or smartest person in the room. On the other hand, you must also accept that you are quite good and exceptional in other areas of your life. All of us are unique. Each of us have something that makes us special. No two people are alike, even twins. Read books. Life is too short to keep stumbling in obscurity. Books on lamps and road maps given to you by your predecessors. Your task is to read and expand your awareness and knowledge. Books are perhaps the fastest way to upgrade your mindset. Choose the people you spend time with. Your mindset is an aggregate of the mindsets of those around you. If you want to cultivate a healthy mindset, then you must have people with healthy mindsets around you. At least no toxic people. And that means your family, even if you have to learn how to limit the relationship you have with them. If they're toxic, they're not worth being around. Control the things that you consume, from TV shows, movies, music, down to social media feeds. Your mind is constantly being fed. We live in the information age, and you find that in social media and on news, on the internet today. That is why you need to take charge of what you're feeding your mind. It is not just enough to look out for the PG rating. You also need to ensure that the content is not toxic to your mind. Plan and stick to healthy routines. We are creatures of habit. We like routines and its activities that we perform consistently that get wired into our minds. We need to consciously pick your routines. Exercise, working out helps clear your mind, giving you clarity and perspective. Meditate. Meditation is a powerful tool that enables you to step outside your own thoughts and examine them. Practicing meditation can help you become self aware and help you identify deep seated emotions and then resolve them. Challenge and rewrite unhealthy thoughts. Most people have been unconsciously programmed by traumas abuses, misinformation, and other toxic experiences into believing and clinging to unhealthy and limiting beliefs. You can hear it when they say or complain about what they don't want instead of asking for what they do want. Talk down on themselves, see only obstacles and problems, believe in scarcity rather than abundance. You should be ready to challenge such thoughts whenever they pop up and also rewrite them using a positive affirmation. Practice positive affirmations. Positive affirmation entails repeating kind and true words to yourself. It involves reminding yourself who you are truly and the potential that you hold. Let go of fear. You can't grow if you let fear stop you. It is totally okay to be scared, but you must have the courage to let it go, to proceed, even when the result is uncertain. Learn from mistakes and failures. Finally, rather than giving up when you encounter setbacks, it is crucial that you learn, strategize, and attack the challenges again. The key word here is learn, and the secret is to separate yourself from your mistakes with these minor tweaks in approach and perspective. You are on your way to developing a healthy mindset. And that's the key. Always remember, you have the control over your life, and you have to make sure that you determine how you see yourself, whether it's today or tomorrow and every day, so that you have healthy relationships that benefit you and keep you from letting the negativity into your life.